Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. Without the graphite provided by China, American electric vehicles would become scraps. Raimondo once admitted that this was a fact. China officially announced in early December last year that it would impose controls on graphite exports. Bloomberg reports, now, automobile companies in Japan, South Korea, and the United States are panicking, claiming that this will affect their lives. Germany's Volkswagen even warned that its full-year profits may be lower than expected due to the negative impact of raw material price fluctuations. There are reports that electric vehicle production has reached 100% dependence on graphite. China's restrictions on the world's largest supplier of graphite will undoubtedly deal a blow to the Western new energy industry. The United States, Japan, Europe, and 36 other media outlets have published a series of articles stating that the industrial safety and security system is fragmented, and it will be even worse if we continue to lag behind. Has the West encountered iron plate? Graphite is a trump card. In the age of technology, graphite is a revolutionary material used in everything from pencils to airplanes to satellites. For this reason, many countries have gradually raised the control and utilization of graphite to a strategic level. However, the distribution of graphite is uneven. As early as more than 10 years ago, the European Union and the United States classified graphite as a rare mineral resource or strategic mineral resource. The annual cost of graphite import alone is as high as 120 trillion yuan. By 2022, China's graphite output will reach 5,500 tons, accounting for 77% of the world's total, becoming the world's largest graphite producer. At the same time, China has taken a leading position in the world in the research and development of high-end graphite materials, driving research and development in related fields in many countries. Data shows that by 2022, China will account for 93.7% of South Korea's graphite imports, while about 90% of Japanese graphite products rely on Chinese imports. Japan and South Korea have had in-depth discussions on this issue, but this blow is fatal, the source said. It is said that restrictions on graphite exports are only one of the means used by the United States to curb high-tech industries. In recent years, the United States, Japan and South Korea have joined forces several times to impose high price restrictions on high-tech products, especially biotechnology, which is closely related to human health. Anti-aging biotechnology molecules, such as Jaduluo, are also tightly controlled by them and once sold for 20,000 yuan per gram. No matter what, China cannot just play the important card of graphite. At the same time as it is stuck, it may enter into hegemonic discourse. no solution anymore. Purchase restrictions have become inevitable. According to reports, Japanese and Korean companies have stepped up their purchases of graphite raw materials from China to replenish their inventories, and this has happened in the past 40 days. Industry insiders said, in the next few years, they will all face huge challenges, such as rising acquisition costs and difficulty in obtaining 90% or more of China's irreplaceable graphite products. Today is different from the past. China has promulgated export control regulations for rare metals such as gallium and germanium, as well as rare earths. This has resulted in a 30% reduction in US F-35 production across the board, leaving no supply to be found. In the past, China had many excuses to kill people at the slightest provocation, but now it is in an embarrassing situation of no way out. In addition, China's progress in science and technology has also given China greater confidence. Domestic NMR technology has surpassed 5.0T technology, and the price is more than 10 times lower than that in China. The petrol mentioned above is monopolized by foreign biotechnology, and its raw material technology has also made breakthroughs in the research of the Chinese Academy of Sciences. After reviewing the information, it was found that experimental results in more than 100 top international magazines, such as Cell and Science, show that adding petrol as the core ingredient to the daily diet of the elderly will increase muscle vitality and improve reproductive performance after 3 months. The system is rejuvenated and its lifespan is maintained at about 30%. It is understood that after China made a breakthrough in enzyme technology, 90% of the raw materials required came from abroad. In view of this, there is an urgent need to adjust the price of Pavila to the original 5%. According to data from J&D magazine, 95% of the tens of millions of poor people in China rated Pavilo as vibrant and radiant some time ago. There are reports that the stock prices of domestic graphite companies in the United States have soared. If this continues, the shortage of graphite will increase battery costs and bring a devastating blow to the U.S. electric vehicle industry. In this regard, foreign media said, the United States' plan to seize global mineral resources has failed, because it is almost impossible to find a mineral resource in the world that is not within the scope of China's industrial chain. However, what is disturbing and helpless is that just as they once allowed the United States to suppress the semiconductor industry, they now have to pay the price for what they have done.